sisters and my niece. It was pretty rough from the southeast side of Raleigh, considered the urban, ghetto part, quote unquote. So it was pretty much like that. Like, to be all honest with you,
Okay.
pretty
Um,
rough. Yeah.
what was your introduction to the music, and when did you realize that you actually had a skill set to be an entertainer?
All right, so my introduction to the music was everyday life. Going outside, it'll be a lot of MC Hammer, uh, Two Live Crew playing, from the neighbor speaker next door, cars riding through. Like, it was a lot of hip hop music, old school tunes being played often, liquor houses and older people with blast their music day in and day out. So I grew up pretty much in with music around me all the time, and I knew I could do it probably around the age of 11, 12. I would write poems, and I had an older brother who catered me to battle rapping. From being so like infused with the environment of like hostility from where I came from. We was battle rappers. So that's what let me know that I could put the words together and do the rhyme scheming for about 11, 12. I have to say. Look, lost you bit.
To get in the ring, when you talk about being a battle rapper, did you ever have to get in the ring and spar with other guys? Like, did you battle guys?
Yeah, I mean, never on a major platform like how you see Smack or the competitions that go on now. But we like in high school in the neighborhood,
Mhm.
amongst my peers, yeah, that was our go-to thing, battle rap. Yeah.
Okay. And when did you realize that, you know what, I want to take music career as a I want to take music serious as a career? Like, when did you get serious about it? And what was the process for you? Because saying I want to be a rapper is one thing, but actually pursuing it, studio beats, creating a style, all that's a whole nother thing. What was the process for you like?
Yeah, so I have to say around the age of 14, 15, we had a group. It was four of us. It was me and three of my bros. We had a small group called Incognito in high school that we formed. We had a manager at the time, and he pretty much knew the business side. So we was actively in the studio then, like putting together sounds, putting together works, and like doing small shows in the city. So at that point, I knew I wanted to take it serious. But at that point, I didn't understand the logistics and the lingo and what all came with being just an artist. So 2019, I felt like I had enough know-how to go ahead and push myself independently as an artist, to myself. So I would say 2014 originally, but far as actually releasing music on my own and pursuing the career as an artist on my own, I say 2019 was actually when I started outside of wanting to do it, like actually being active.
All right,
Yeah.
now look, real quick, because we're live on Facebook and YouTube as well. I just got a question for you that someone wanted to ask. I'm gonna ask you. Do you as an artist, do you view battle rap and diss tracks as the same? And then we're gonna get back to your story.
Uh, I don't view them as the same. I mean, I view them having the same, some of the same components in regards to the aggression, the direct effect as far as coming at another artist and challenging them. I see them in the same light in that sense. But the battle rap is a little more engaging, it's a little more live, and it's a little more personal. Like when I'm right there at you, like, you get what I'm saying? I got to talk to you. The diss tracks could be laid through a studio session and just put out and targeted towards a person. I think the battle rap itself is a little more engaging and is a little more calling upon the artists to actually have either the freestyle ability to say what needs to be said at the time and to stand up with it. Like that battle rap, you dead on them, you dead in their face, and they gonna get on your ass. Like the diss track, I get to tell you what I want you to hear, and it ain't nothing in between us to negate it. You know what I mean?
No doubt, no doubt. All right, now as you start to build your career, all right, now you have one of the most unique names. You know me well, Lil Kev Locksmith.
Yeah.
Explain the origin behind that, because that's a lot.
More so. Yeah, so for the most, you know me well is like my title, like my mantra. That's my brand. I brand with that. You know me well. And it's a play on me and you being one and the same. I think I told you on the last jump, like that's a play on me saying that I reflect you, I reflect my conditions, I reflect where I come from. So if you have any inkling of yourself and the struggles you go through, then you know me well, because I go through the same. You get what I'm saying? As an individual, as a person. So you know me well is what I am, is who I am. Lilkev is the person. That's me. Like that's where people from where I'm from, they know me as Lilkev. Like you'll get more of a acknowledgement of Lilkev before you would of you know me well. You get what I'm saying? From where I'm from. And Locksmith is the adjective. I use that to describe myself as a vocalist, as a lyricist. My people call me the key holder because I play with words so much, and they say it unlock doors and then have your mind, looking a little deeper if you listen to the wordplay. So Locksmith is on the back end what I do. You get what I'm saying? I open doors. Lilkev is who I am, and you know me well. It's all of those in one, saying that these are who I am. You know these people, you know me well, and I'm one as you, one and the same. So that's my mom. You know me well.
All right, I'm sorry, bro. How can anyone call you Lilkev? Because you don't look Lil.
Hey, bro, it didn't come easy. I had to work for it, Vic. Listen, I had to work for it. Lilkev was the person that I was on the block. You know, in my neighborhoods, I was always a small guy. Like I was always a small guy with a lion heart. So the weight, the size for me now, I still call myself Lilkev because in my mind is you against your challenges, and I always view myself as an underdog. You know, just in general, as far as size, as far as position, as far as with the music. Like I never dropped it because that's what I familiarized with myself. So it's hard for me to be like, oh, big Kev now. Like I still look here, you know what I'm saying?
Okay. All right. Now, as an artist, who as you started progressing your career, like who are some of your influences? Like what artists, past or present, have helped you mold your style?
More so. So let me start local first and foremost, because it's most important. Like I said, my brother, his name's Son Muala. He based in Georgia right now. He had raplordglobal.com where he actually helps send artists out to different venues in different states to get them familiarized with by the crowds.
Stop. Pause. Rap World Global?
Yeah, it was Rap Lord Global.
Rap Lord Global?
Yeah.
You want to hear something crazy?
Yeah.
Me and him used to do business together.
See what I'm saying? And that's the bro. I would have never known, Vic.
I used to do a showcase downtown Atlanta, and he would bring people from Rap Lord Global to perform at my showcase in Atlanta on Saturday nights.
So you know, bro, and bro liked it. And that's who got me into the music. You get what I'm saying? I do this for him, Vic, to keep it real, bro. He's so ethical and so meticulous with his stuff and his wordplay. I couldn't be nothing but a battle rapper coming up under him. Like, but that's who got me. That's who got me for starts. And then outside of him, I come from a lyrical age. So like I was into Capone and Noriega, Big Pun. I was into the rappers, you know, and at the time Tupac and like Snoop and Nas was out. So like I was more of an East Coast listener. Like I like wordplay, I like content, I like substance, but I cater to any artist who I see come up, especially the ones come about the trench or about the gutter, like, you know, like Snoop. You know what I'm saying? Like you couldn't help but acknowledge Snoop, you know, back then. And then I got some current ones, big. I can't even cap. Like I got some current ones that I like. Like I like people like Gucci. I like people like Wayne. Any artist that I see persevere, stand the test of time, and continue to be relevant, then I take from them. As far as even from a business place of business, you know, seeing them do their thing.
No doubt. Is there any artist that you can say, other than Rap Lord, that you can say help when it comes to creating your style and your flow?
I think it's such a broad mix. Like it's hard. Well, yeah, I say Tupac naturally. Like then I go back and I say Big Pun, and I say Nas, and as far as like, it's a few down south. I mean, West Coast artists that helped mold me, but not necessarily. I didn't take they from their flow necessarily. I might have took from their delivery, like in the sense of how hard they come, like how they put their songs together as far as the content of it. But my mixture is so mixed that it's hard for me to resonate with just one or two, because I let the beat talk to me. Like when I hear the beat, I resonate with the sound, with the title of the beat that the producer gave it, and then I let it speak to me about how I need to come or where I need to come from. So it's just a broad mixture. I was always open as a young man to learning, so I never cut off my ear to hear where someone may be coming from in the sense of making music. So it's just it's a mixed bit. I have to think on it and write it for you, bro, to keep it a band.
All right, now being in the Carolinas, which is the South,
Right.
how much do you feel that your music has to appeal to that Southern trap sound?
Bro, it definitely does. Especially with the Carolinas, it definitely has to appeal to the current. You know, in the Southern South, trap sound has been present in hip hop, in the face of hip hop for the last, I know, well over 10, 15 years. So the boom, the heavy bass hits and that deep Southern draw right now won't hurt anybody's career if you can deliver it right. Because this is current still. Like, it's current. When Metro Boomin and Zaytoven and the producers was doing their things out of Atlanta the last few years, if you want on that wave, you really won't really making no noise too much in Carolina. And I say that because in Carolina, we tend to be kind of behind sometimes. Like, and I say that because you will see fashion influencers from up north and from out west before later. You get what I'm saying? Like, so whatever's current, whatever's trending, I ain't gonna lie, motherfucker be on it here. Like, they own whatever everybody else own. Not to downplay it, but it's just how it is. Everything don't hit everything everywhere at the same time. So, not saying we behind, but for the most, we're going to cater to what's current. And that's kind of why I play with the words I play with it, to keep it real bit. Because I'm hard-headed and I don't want to conform. You see what I'm saying? I don't want to conform. I want my own lane. So, like, it's definitely a must. But I personally feel like you need to be able to hit that me. I need to be able to hit that type of style, and I need to be able to do my own thing to separate myself. Like, but it's most important though for artists coming up to be able to get those tracks.
Have you ever at any point in time in your career felt like you had to dumb down your lyrics when it comes to listeners of traditional Southern music?
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah.
So you've had people tell you, like, man, you rap too good.
You rap too fast, bro. You said a whole lot of stuff. I don't even know what you said. Like, I realized that wasn't for everybody, and I was gonna have to take some of that out that I wanted to give to be able to give them what they wanted to have as far as listening material. It became less about what I wanted to say at some point to making sure that I can engage these people into what I'm actually saying. So I found myself having to go put more ad libs in the back. I found myself having to say more "a" and "yes" when I put a word there that I felt like, was important. Had to take that shit out.
All right. With that being said, bro, how do you feel about the state of hip hop in 2022, especially with the emergence of the internet era? A lot of artists, I meet a lot of artists who've never ever touched the stage, but they got 5 albums on streaming platforms. Like, how do you feel about this era of hip hop when it comes to being an artist, getting your music heard, the footwork to building a career? Like, how do you feel as a whole about 2022 hip hop?
I mean, I think when we were speaking before, this was a hot topic that we spoke on, if I ain't mistaken. But I just feel like it got its pros and its cons. I feel like for anybody that's independent or to themselves without a lot of backing financially, I think it's a pro. I think it's a pro because you have the ability to reach just as many people as anyone else can reach with the music platform. So I think it's a benefit and it's a good thing. But I think on the flip side of the coin, it actually takes away from any artist who has never had to perform in front of anyone. Like, I know a couple of artists right now who, like, it's time to hit the stage, they nervous. And I get it, because even with me, myself, I can see any artist who's not actively hitting the stage, having to perform in front of the crowd, your nerves gonna hit you. You feel me? So it's artists who never hit the stage, who hasn't become comfortable in their own delivery as far as appealing to a crowd or MCing. That's what it did. It took away the ability for you to MC. You don't have to be an MC. Only thing you have to do is write the song, release the song, and have enough behind you to bring you the exposure to get somebody to push with you. And for MC, that's kind of null and void if I want to control this crowd. You get what I'm saying? If I want to bring me to this place and give them me and feed energy to a crowd, I don't have to do that necessarily as an artist, recording artist, song releaser, rapper, or whatever now. So it's a con on that end. And I did work with a lot of artists who they be needing assistance, bro, with just being comfortable rapping in front of people. Rapping in front of people. So it's a double-sided coin, I think.
All right. How is it for you to juggle? Because you're still an independent artist. So how hard is it juggling regular everyday life and the pursuit of a music career?
That shit hard as hell. Like, being independent is hard. Like, it's hard anyway being independent, bro. You can be playing with all the bands and it's still gonna be hard getting in the right place with the right people and staying there. You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm talking about the discipline and getting yourself out your own way, like getting your own ego out your own way. So it's hard in that sense by itself, saying, okay, I'm gonna put myself aside to be able to work with this person, to be able to go and meet with this person and hear what they got to say about my content that I feel like I own solely, and I don't owe no one no room to critique it or to try to direct it. So it's hard getting out your own way, and then just getting the music out and staying productive is hard if you got to work. If you got to work a 9 to 5, if you got to take care of them kids, or if you got to pay bills or whatever you got to do, and still produce content, release content, market content, promote content, email the next person in hopes that they get in contact with you, I think it's bigger and it's harder than most artists even realize when they first start releasing. So it'll deter a lot of artists. And I just say that because I struggle with the shit myself. Like, oh, I want to record this song, but then I got this that I ain't completed on the back end. And personally, I'm in school full time. I got 12 credits I got to complete. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a never ending process.
What's your major?
IT, computer programming.
All right, so you're gonna make sure you get to the bag regardless.
Bro, you got to, because ain't nothing guaranteed, bitch. It don't stop here. If it don't pop here, what I'm gonna do? Go back to the trap. I'm here, Southeast Raleigh, a corner store near you. Out there, bitch.
Bro, it look like you hit the weight room too.
I do, bitch. I be trying to keep it up, man. This for the stage. Keep it up for the stage, bro.
I need to keep it. Matter of fact, I'm finna close my window. You don't
close
Yo, when it comes to your music, man, what do you want fans who hear the music of You Know Me Well to take from it?
Bro, I want them to hear something that resonates with their soul. I want them to find a track or two that they can listen to and say, damn, I felt bad this morning. I turned it on and I got up and I walked out with a mindset of persevering. So if anyone visit my YouTube channel, my channel intro say we prosper against all adversity. And that's it. You get what I'm saying? That's the call to face life, go after what you want, and don't let the struggles and the toil of life keep you from pursuing what you will to have, or what you will to give. It might be a better way to say it. So what I will to give is I will to give people inspiration. I didn't have to be that person. Like, this is the big one for me, big. I didn't have to be that person. But coming from where I come from, I should be on demon time all the time. You see it? I should be on this no manner time all the time. And I feel like that's what's expected of me as a male of my complexion. And I had to make a choice to try to do different with my life. So in the pursuit of releasing the music, it was me speaking to the people, saying, here is someone that you can resonate with. You get what I'm saying? You can resonate with me because I'm walking that hard path too. I'm walking on them hot sands too. Like, it ain't an easy road. You see what I'm saying? But to not revert back to my old ways or revert back to depending on something to pull me out of my current state of mind, I was able to find the strength to pull myself out of that dark place. Thank God. You get what I'm saying? And to pursue something in life that meant something to me. So that's what I want people to take from me. I want them to hear me and say, damn, he sounded like he was going through some stuff back then. And then I want them to see me and say, but he ain't mad. He ain't sad. He ain't frustrated. He ain't angry. You get what I'm saying? Like that song, he said he had to swing the block. Did he really have to swing the block? Yeah, bro, I really had to swing. You see what I'm saying? And I'm just grateful to be in a place to be able to convey a message. And I don't want to convey the wrong message. I don't want to convey degeneration. I want you to know that the condition that I come from, I should be conveying degeneration. I should be conveying go war with your brother. So even when you hear me speak about them hard times and them dark nights, I'm telling you, this is where I came from, bro. Ain't no telling where I'm going though, because the mindset and the drive, and I want people to take that from me.
All right, check this out, because we're live. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. I just got someone who just hit me up, and see if you got some words of advice from them. They're a steel worker, and basically at this point, it appears like they just get an opportunity to perform in their shop. What advice would you have for this person when it comes to getting performances or being able to perform in front of people, especially as steel workers? I know they're working all the time.
You said that steel worker, yeah. In regards to getting the performances, I would say tap in with everything that you can that's immediately around you first, and try to build rapport with those owners of those businesses and those DJs that work those clubs or local areas. Tap in with them, get their information, go support them, and just build a dialogue with them and find out when they have openings or when they have something coming up, and see if you can go ahead and get yourself in the forefront of plugging yourself with them. As far as other venues elsewhere, I know you work daily, probably. If you were still working, probably there 40 hours or more a week to make your money. Preset your shit out. Like say, okay, well, I know in 3 months I'm gonna have some time off, or I'm gonna have the summer come up, we ain't gonna be active. Tap in with states around you to see what's going on, because even if nothing's going on where you at, you can get on Everbright and look at what Eventbrite and see what shows are going on around you. Contact them people, make a rapport with those people, make them recognize your name, so that when send them some music, solicit yourself to them if they allow you to see if you can just make that connection. Like I'm here with Vic now because I met with Vic about a year ago. And I remember Vic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I can reach out to Vic. So it's about the relationships. Make relationships with promoters. Make relationships with business owners in the field of music or nightclub life, and see if you can start putting yourself in those places. And as far as performing, man, go out there and do your shit. Like if you do it and you have a urgency to do it, go out there, take your breath, take your drink, whatever you need, and go out there and pop your shit, bro. Go rep for your shit.
All right, I think we lost your volume.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah, but
you're out.
Yeah, they can't hear you now. They can't hear you.
It's crazy. Give me 1 second, Vic.
All right. That's some good words of advice while my man gets his volume situated. I heard something there.
Can you hear me now, Vic?
Yes, sir. Check it. Yes, sir. You good. You good.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I'm with you.
All right, real. Now, I don't know how much they happened. We got the sound back. The person, tell them again, man. Again, your advice on going back, because I don't know if they heard it, and there was some real spiel.
Yeah. So
obtaining shows, because you mentioned Eventbrite, which I never even thought about. But again, man, to any independent, especially the independent artist that's in the chat, but any independent artist, my man definitely got some real spiel for you when it comes to trying to obtain shows. I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah, so as far as obtaining the shows, I would say the first thing to do would be lock in with your local venues, the people who got maybe I don't know. I know where I'm from, we got Champs. That's like a little pub where you can play pool, get drinks, and people dance, and they have events there. So first and foremost, lock in with your local venues. Call these people, go to some of they nighttime events and get familiar with the DJ that works the event. Get familiar with the owner of the place and make yourself a rapport with them. So So potentially when they have something coming up and they see you or you speak with them or call and check, they'll be like, yeah, you know, it might be a placement for you. Even if it don't go that way, you can meet people local first, get in tune with them, and then pursue from there. Outside of that, you can check with Eventbrite. Eventbrite always got events coming up where even if it's not in your state, when you have time, you can call these places and see what the fee is for, you know, using the building. Make your own show, bro. Use the building. Promoters do it every day. Go ahead and pay them the $300, $400, whatever they want. Bring out your own performers, and then you monetize off the show. You understand what I'm saying? Like, stay active in reaching out to people, build relationships. These shows come from relationships. People will put you in a place for you to perform if they feel like you are credible enough as a performer to perform. And then once you get those shows, bro, you go out there and you do your shit. Like, whatever you need to get you comfortable and in your element, you go out there and you pop your shit, because you representing for you and yours, and you representing your music. So just go out there with a mindset of, this is what I came for, and build relationships with local venues. Reach out to venues outside of your city, your state, and make yourself familiarized with those other people.
All right, now this is something I've always said, and I think people should take advantage of. And I've never been an artist. Believe it or not, I've been doing interviews and radio for over 20 years. I've never even thought about being an artist. But I always said, man, to me, and I would love to do this, I want to do what is called a garage tour, right?
Yeah.
I want to find artists who actually have a garage. We clean out the garage, bring in a little small sound system, and then we invite the neighborhood, or we invite other people in the area and just let people come out, and it's just promotion. Or, man, take your backyard, set up a little stage, get some equipment, and invite your friends over that come hang out anyway, but rock for them. Because your initial fan base should be the people that know and love you anyway. Because some of them people might say, look, you don't need to do this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So create. I'm a firm believer, man. If you're creating the music, then create your own audience as well and cater to them and watch it grow. Because one thing I know, and attach yourself to the ladies that love you. Your wife, your girlfriend, your mama, your grandmama, because they will tell, hey, you know, my baby got a new single. Hey, you checked it out. You know, so attach yourself to the people that are proud of you, and they'll push you as well. So
yeah, no, I totally agree. Because, like, you know, I think we were speaking last time, it's all about the venue, it's about the platforms now. So, like, basically what you said, bro, you can make your own platform, and then you bring those people who already support you, and they gonna bring other people. It take a while. I mean, I've seen it take a while. Even like, I target Spotify a lot, Vic. I target Spotify and YouTube as far as the digital platforms, and bro, it take a while. But like, I know right now, actively, Spotify, I think I do probably about 1,500 streams off of Spotify Radio, and that's an algorithmic playlist. And it took a while, you know what I'm saying? I had to get in other places, the same concept. Put yourself in other places. Even if you ain't where you want to be, you find ways to get somewhere. And then from there, you connect the dots with people that's there, and you go to the next place. So it's gradual, it's hard work, and it's perseverance, bro. But it's well worth it when you reach a milestone, or when you see the recognition coming from other people that you probably never expected to come from.
No doubt. All right, now, before we get into this record, before I let you run this Beneath the Surface record, that hat, No Manners. Talk about it.
This a track off the album. This a track off of Beneath the Surface. This a track I probably will push a little hard coming into like the fall, coming up this year, fall around October or whatsoever. But this my attitude with this rap shit. Like, I ain't got no manners about it. Like, you get what I'm saying? I'm gonna give it to you rough, raw, and direct. Like, that's how I'm coming with it. So, you know, that's my standpoint. This for the rapper. See what I'm saying? And it's the track called Manners, but it's all about, you know, the lack of when it comes to me versus you, or I'm coming harder than you, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? With the content, with the substance, with the wordplay, and with the grittiness. Like, bro, I ain't got no manners about it.
Okay.
That's what it's about.
Let's talk about the project real quick. How people can find it, how many tracks. Let's just go in on the project.
All right, so the project, the next album, this is my second album release since 2020. It's called Beneath the Surface. The album is titled Beneath the Surface. the track, the track that I released, I'm releasing singles from it now. But what's out right now that can be streamed is Beat the Odds. So it's the first track off of Beneath the Surface, streaming live now. Dropped 4/8. That was Friday. It's doing well right now. It was produced by This Is Loud Beats out of New York. He an up and coming engineer, and he got them bangers. They thumping. You feel me? Heavy bass kits, like type of shit I like. Them hi hats. So this track, right here was the forerunner. The first one released as a single. It's called Beat the Odds. It speaks to the whole concept of overcoming, coming from where we come from in terms of the conditions that we come from in mind. And this one is just more speaking to like me as a present, saying like, yo, bro, like I'm probably supposed to be here as far as even releasing music on this camera with you, Vic, from this place that I'm in. You see what I'm saying? And like those that know me, that know Lilkev, they know like, bro, it was a long shot for me to make it here. For me to make it to Ridin Durty Radio was a long shot, Vic. So like, Beat the Odds speak to that, and it speak to my personal relations with people that's close to me now, or was close to me, you know, in recent relevant years, like it speaks to a whole lot in a short 2 verses. So it's something for your ear to listen to, and something that will probably resonate with a person deep down if they went through something. So that's what it's all about.
Got people in the chat want to know, how can they find Beat the Odds? What platforms?
It's streaming everywhere now. You can go and search it on any streaming platform, Apple Music, YouTube, Spotify, Tidal, wherever you listen at. You can go to Google, type in Uknomewel Lilkev Loksmif. It'll pull up everywhere that I got any music available at. But Beat the Odds is everywhere right now. Go tap into that.
All right, now, or for anybody checking in and you don't want to, if you go to Spotify, we have a playlist called the Ridin Durty Radio playlist. Beat the Odds is on the Ridin Durty Radio playlist. If you check it out there, the streams go back to my man, Uknomewel, so it ain't no. So you can also check it out on the Ridin Durty Radio playlist. It's right there too. So, and that's on Spotify. Yeah. So I don't know if y'all know how Spotify works, but if I'm streaming his record, he gets his credit. So it's not like I'm trying to grab. You know, a lot of people be like, I want the artist to get the credit, but you definitely. It's on that playlist. Or if you guys check out Live 365, we got a station on Live 365, Ride 95. It's in rotation there. Uknomewel, it's always a pleasure. How can I get a No Manners hat?
Hey, I'll get you one, Vic. Hey, send me a DM, man. Let me know what size you were, and I'll get you one sent to you, bro. Ain't no problem.
All right, no.
I had started to put them up on my Spotify, man, but my production got held up on them, so I said, but I definitely send you one. You send me the information, I'll get it sent to you.
All right, no doubt. Again, what's the release date on the full-length project?
I mean, I'm shooting for the end of the year. I got a couple of visuals that I want to put with a couple of the tracks before I push them all the way out. So I need to get them wrapped up, and I'm gonna drop the album maybe after I release maybe two or three singles off of it. So I'm shooting for the end. I'll probably go for a December 31st date, right at the beginning of the year, end of the year, so I can push these singles to the people first. That's what I'm going for.
No doubt, no doubt. Before we let them go, let them know how to find you when it comes to social media.
Hey, you can tap in with me at Locksmith on Instagram. Uknomewel Lilkev Loksmif on Facebook. You can Google Uknomewel. It'll take you to everywhere I'm at under Uknomewel Lilkev Loksmif. And on all the streaming sites, you can find me under Uknomewel Lilkev Loksmif.
All right, my G. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, bro. Please keep it positive and let us know when you drop them visuals so we can help promote them.
I will do, Vic. Salute to you on Ridin Durty Radio.
Peace, my G.
One.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that's my guy. Uknomewel. He's got a brand new project on the way out called Beneath the Surface, but he got a record right now called Beat the Odds. Y'all definitely check it out. All right, man, it's your boy VicXL. Y'all know this is Ridin Durty with VicXL. We bridge the gap between hip-hop and everyday life, man. Definitely introducing y'all to the people, the movers and the shakers, and the people that are definitely doing their thing, all right? Anybody, if y'all appreciate what we're doing, man, y'all see the Cash App at the bottom. Feel free to hit that at Ridin Durty Radio on the Cash App. Make sure y'all check me out on the Country Rap Report every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on YouTube. And make sure y'all check out our stream on 6 different platforms, all right? And that's the Ridin Durty Radio stream, all right? Till next time, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's your boy VicXL. Y'all be blessed. Peace.